I was right. My name's Kiahonfire. Welcome to my channel. I do a lot of survival games, including ARK, but today the ARK roadmap has released. We're talking about ARK 2, the new ASA, so we get to play ARK Survival Ascended, which is the UE5 update. So let's have a look at this and analyze it, shall we? And I was completely right about ARK 2, by the way. It's not releasing this year, it's releasing next year and borderline into 2015, really. And I knew this was going to be a thing because they just kept releasing concept art and there was nothing about new gameplay or anything like that. Sabertooth, by the way, if it looks like that, it will be absolutely gorgeous. So yep, they decided to delay the sequel's launch until the end of 2014. So you're probably looking at 2015 if they do another delay. So it could be about in 2 years' time, really. And then they will launch it to every platform and everything like that. Honestly, I'm super happy about this announcement because a lot of people will be like, you promised it, you know. I'm actually super happy about this because I want them to take their time to make this game good. I don't want a rush job, so I'm happy they're taking the time to make the game properly and give us a good product at the end of the day. So this is good news in my eyes. I'm extremely happy they've been really transparent with it in this message as well. This is pretty much a massive apology on it and what to expect when it does come out. If you want to read through that apology, go through to my description and you'll be able to read it through the link there. Now let's talk about the really big elephant in the room, Survival Ascended. This looks extremely good, but bits of it are a little iffy. So ARK Survival Ascended is a next-generation remaster of our beloved ARK Survival Evolved, harnessing the power of Unreal Engine 5, so the graphics will be very juicy. It will be released on Xbox, PC and PlayStation by the end of August 2023, so it's coming this year in Q3. With this, we'll be receiving the island, Sabertooth, and all the non-canon DLC maps, which will be added to ASA over time. So you're not going to be getting the non-DLC map straight away, but it will be drip-fed to you throughout the time when it gets done. Now it comes to money, where it gets a bit iffy. However, this first bit I think is completely fine. So they go over and they say an ultimate value bundle will be released. So it's called the ARK Respawn Bundle. This bundle includes ownership of both ARK Survival Ascended and ARK 2. It will be priced at about 50 quid, so $50. This bundle will be available to purchase from the end of August up to 1 year. So you're going to be able to get this discounted version for a year before they go ahead, and then after that I imagine it'll be more expensive for both, or you have to buy them separately. Additionally to this, the bundle will provide players access to an exclusive 1-month closed beta to ARK 2 in 2014 before the rest of the general public can play ARK 2. So you are promised that you'll be able to have a closed beta in 2014 to try out ARK 2 and see if it is up your street. And then they say PlayStation 5 users will be able to get their hands on ARK Survival Ascended as a standalone next-gen game at launch in August 2023 for about 40 quid. Now this is the bit I'm a little bit iffy on, because they say you're going to have to rebuy all of your expansions, and this equals up into about $40. It is $20 for the Explorer Pass, which includes Scorched Earth, Aberration and Extinction. It looks like they're going to be trying to do this in order here. And then another $20 for the Genesis Pass, which includes Genesis 1 and Genesis 2. And they'll be releasing these at different stages of the year. So for Aberration, it'll be about Christmas time, Q4 2023 this year. And Extinction, it will be like the start of the year for 2024. And then for Genesis, it's also going to be roughly around the start of the year for 2024. And for Genesis 2, it will be around about summertime 2024. But of course, these can change if you're used to wildcard. They do delays quite a lot when it comes to expansions. That's just how it goes. Nothing wrong with that, as long as we get a heads up, right? But yeah, all in all together, that's going to be an additional 40 quid. So, putting that together, it's going to cost you about $90 to get all of this stuff. I'm not super happy about having to repay for the DLCs. I think that's very weird, especially as you are buying ARK Survival Ascended itself, and technically these maps are already made and done and bought already. But we'll see what the community come up with on that one, and perhaps they may think about it. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. Do you think that's fair for that, or are you a bit annoyed because you've already bought it? I think for me, I'm a bit miffed about it because I remember the Genesis Season Pass being a lot more expensive than it was at the time we bought it, and it said that it would last us, you know, for the rest of the updates through ARK, and it didn't. So, yeah. Pretty much for the graphics update on the Genesis Season Pass itself, which gets both maps, it's going to cost pretty much the same as it did for ARK 1 there. Just to give you a little bit of an idea. Anyway, getting away from costs, let's see what it actually introduces into the game, because it does look kind of exciting right here. So, ARK Ascended launch, players will have access to The Island, Scorched Earth, and the new revamped game mode, Survival of the Fittest. So, you're going to be able to play Sabertooth in super graphics now, which is a bit weird to me because a lot of the PvPers actually turn their graphics down really low. So, yeah, okay. Yep. In addition to many other features, ARK Ascended will feature the following improvements and enhancements. Dynamic water, interactive foliage, ooh. Unreal 5 performance gains, so instance rendering, larger bases, thread server networking, and native physics engine. So possibly it might be more optimized with bases now. One of the biggest ones I've seen in here is cross-platform multiplayer and modding. So this could mean people on Xbox and PS5 can actually play with PC players' servers with mods on them. But reading a little further into this, it might have certain requirements to be able to play certain mods. So for the cross-platform multiplayer, it includes cross-platform accounts and cross-progression, cross-voice chat and friends, no matter what platform you start playing on. You can access your account, character, dinos and items on a different platform for the ultimate cross-platform experience. This could mean you actually need to make an ARK account. You might need to make a new account for this to actually work, because they do this on other games when it comes to cross-platform. One of the more famous ones would be Destiny 2, which you need a Bungie account for if you want to do cross-play. So you could be looking at making an ARK Survival Evolved account to be able to do this, which could be a good thing because it could include things like Twitch drops if you have an account like that, and that could be a really good potential there. Anyway, cross-platform modding. We recognise the power of giving players tools and capability to define their survival experience. We want to take cross-platform one step further by working with Overwolf to introduce an industry-first cross-platform modding experience where mods created on PC are delivered directly to end users' consoles from a custom modding backend. That is exciting. I haven't really seen many games do this before. It's an absolutely massive undertaking, so this is really exciting, seeing they're upping the industry standards right here. The modding capability will include full blueprint support, stacked mods and maps, everything that is currently possible on the Steam version of ARK Survival Evolved and more will be possible on the new system and be available for end users to play on consoles in all modes. So this is absolutely huge for console, absolutely massive. Then they do mention something about premium mods reviewed by Overwolf and Wildcard for quality control and value. Mod authors will be optionally be able to specify price points for their mods, with 50% of the price point going to the mod author. This is necessary to pay for the custom infrastructure required for Overwolf to support, administrate and deliver mods to the console. So I'm thinking, is this like when they bought out S Plus, perhaps? That might be something, so they have like certified mods for console. They might want to buy and then give some money to the mod author, and then the other bit of the money to Overwolf. That could be interesting. We have to see more about that. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out. And then they said they plan on streamlining the process of upgrading legacy ARK survival mods to the next generation platform. We plan to reach out to the current former sponsored mods in preparation for the launch of Acer. with the tools they need to get their mods ready before launch. This is really, really good. So I'm really happy about hearing that. And then cross-platform is going to have anti-cheat. Then they go on about survival of the fittest. It will be integrated into the main product as a new fully supported game mode. So when you open the main menu of ARK right now, instead of it just looking normal join game settings, etc., there will be a Sabertooth button in there that you can go and click on and just jump straight into matches from just one game instead of having two in your Steam library. Survival of the Fittest is also going to have its own dedicated team to work on it, to get more gameplay changes, quality of life maps, balance adjustments, and all of that. They're also going to upgrade it to Unreal 5 with cross-modding support, which is interesting. Modding for Sabertooth, that could be really interesting what they're going to do there. They have match queue, you're going to have Scorched Earth for Sabertooth, character and creature customization with cosmetics, that's really cool. Local lobby where you can group up with your friends, also really cool. Lots of bug fixes and functionality. And ARK assets. They're also doing newly designed holiday events to take advantage of the next gen pipeline released as mods, so they are available to play. Then there is just a bunch of quality of life upgrades, so new third person camera for an opt-in and out, ping system, gamepad cursor, chibi slot and skins, so you'll be able to have chibis in Sabertooth, I assume. Updated mini-map and all of that, new structures, tech teleporters. So there is just tons of really good stuff in here, and they also are doing balance passes for cave entrances, mechs, aberration creatures, and more breedable creatures. It's just a super long list. Then they go down, there's still more to their live operations. So they have the live ops team. The first content update in June for ARK's 8th anniversary will release ARK Survival Evolved final content update. So this is going to be the final one for our original beloved ARK 1. This will introduce the Rhyniognatha, which is the voted dinosaur that got voted earlier this year. So we'll be able to see that. They don't mention what map it will be on, they just say it's getting included. Then they go on about cross-platform. It's important to know that ARK Survival Evolved, ARK SC and Ascended will coexist, will not support crossplay between the two games. Acer will have undergone profound functional changes which prevent it from being compatible with the previous game. So you'll not be able to play Acer with the normal ARK 1, you'll not be able to do that anymore. Or at all, actually, not anymore. So yeah, no crossplay there, only on Acer. Holiday events. They plan to develop and release Acer exclusive holiday content and take advantage of the next generation pipeline released in mods. So this is super good. It looks like Acer will be getting holiday events, new ones, so it's not down forever. They're introducing actually new ones, which is exciting. Official servers. With the launch of Acer at the end of August, they will sunset all official servers on Xbox, PlayStation and PC for ARK 1 at that time. That is bananas. Woo. The final save data from the ARK Survival Evolved official servers will be uploaded for players to rehost on their own servers or to play on single player and non-dedicated servers, as well as slightly earlier snapshots. You will still be able to play on single player, non-dedicated players, dedicated and unofficial servers. So basically no more official servers on ARK 1 when they launch Acer. Everything's going to be moved to Acer now. So if you want to play ARK 1 unofficial, you're going to have to play it on, your own hosted servers or single player now, which is pretty crazy, but I did expect soon they would be cutting off some of the official servers, because they are pretty dead most of the time. Then they say feature sunset. With the launch of Acer, we will be ending official support for Primitive Plus, split screen and procedurally generated maps. These aspects of the game will not be ported to the new Unreal 5 version. So RIP Primitive Plus, it's sad to see you go. Then they go on about Ace updates. The remaster will have regular updates to resolve bugs, introduce new content, balance and changes, and quality of life improvements. So they're going to be treating this as their new baby. This is going to be the one that's hitting the Steam charts, and all that. All their support is going into that now. And then they go on about normal ARK survival updates will be limited to crashes and critical bug fixes. So that's what's happening with ARK 1. ARK 1 is going bye-bye, unfortunately. Then they go on about a new paid expansion pack, which, woo! I was right about them adding a new map, but in a slightly different way. we plan to release a new canonical story expansion pack, so an actual one that will add on to the ARK story, which is super exciting. Maybe this will prepare us for when we go to ARK 2 and go to Arat Prime or something like that. And this will be available in Q4 2023, so that's super exciting. That will be the first new paid expansion pack for Acer. I imagine it'll probably be roughly the same prices as the other ones, so maybe another 20 quid. So we're now looking at $110. Oh no, this is going to get very expensive for ARK this year. This will be a DLC. It will include 4 new creatures. Ooh. And they will share more details about them later this year. Then, still not done yet, Nintendo Switch updates from GSG. So if you like Switch, here you go. They're really proud about their start on Nintendo Switch and have thought it's going really well. So far they've launched quite a few DLCs, but they have a timeline on the next ones coming up. In April 23 you'll be getting Extinction, May 23 you'll be getting Small Tribe Service, June 23 Genesis Part 1, and October 23 is Gen 2. And then the winter 23 into 24 will be the remaining community maps that you will receive on Switch. So that's really, really exciting. They're also starting the Excellent Adventure for you very, very soon as well. Begins on April 3rd, so you can enjoy the Easter event on Switch. They're also revamping the ARK Mobile Edition, which is crazy. I haven't heard of ARK Mobile getting an update in ages. So if you like ARK Mobile, here's one for you. They're revamping the product. It will get a graphical improvement of the Switch code base, so they're going to be bringing some of the Switch stuff over to mobile to make it better for you guys. They plan to release all the expansion packs and non-canon maps over time into the revamped version, and from that point onwards, ARK Mobile will have its own product lifecycle and roadmap, so it's going to be its own thing. This one I'm really excited for, the ARK animated series. Unfortunately though, we don't seem to have any date still yet on it, and they haven't placed it on a platform either. But it looks to be awesome, and I'm definitely going to be trying this out as well when it comes out. It's going to have complete animation and a cast recording of 14 initial episodes. How exciting is that? We're going to have 14 episodes to watch of ARK Survival Evolved, the animated series. I can't wait. That sounds really great. Furthermore from there, they're introducing Conquest Season 5. So if you like Conquest servers, they are reintroducing them for a new season by Snail Games to kick off their current classic PvP season. And this begins on April 25th. Classic PvP servers will wipe on April 25th. 5 PM Pacific time, and then they have loads of details for that if you want to read up about that. They have an EVO event coming on Monday the 3rd of April, so you'll get lots of nice boosts there for you for Easter hopefully. Yeah, and then they have the community corner, which is awesome, always full of great stuff in there. Great fan art. I love this one, this is adorable. Lots of great stuff in here. Anyway, that is the roadmap. Super cool. Lots of information, a crazy amount of information, and wow, it sounds really promising for Acer. I look really forward to it. I'm a bit sussy on some of the pricing they've done for it, a bit strange, but hey, let me know what you think about the roadmap. Are you happy with this? Is it deterring you? I know for a few people on my Discord, the prices have been a bit of a shock to them, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. And yeah, for my thoughts on this one, I'm liking what I'm seeing because it looks like they have a really promising, you know, future for ARK with this roadmap. They sound like they're going to be extremely busy, which does make me a little bit worried about delays and stuff if they are going to be super busy. But hey, that can happen. So, and it's ARK, it's expected there'll be delays. But I'm glad they have delayed ARK 2. I didn't want a rush job. I was really worried it would be a rush job if they released it this year. So they haven't done that. I'm happy about that because I would prefer a better made game than a rush job game. So that's good to hear. And then the news about Acer is, I think, more than some of us could have imagined. I did suspect it would only be the island at first, because getting it out in such a short time in UE5, it's like making a brand new game, upgrading it like that. So, coming sooner than I thought, looks promising, and I'm excited for Acer. So yeah, thank you for watching, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!